And all new tonight at 5:30.
What he's charged with caused panic in the grocery aisle. An Ann Arbor man accused of putting poison on produce at area stores.
But as the 7 investigators have learned, his family knew he was mentally ill for years, sought treatment, but the state failed to see it through.
Yeah, investigator Jonathan Carlson is here with more on this story now.
Sad
Incredible.
story all around, guys. Yeah, I spoke tonight with Kyle Bessemer's mother. She asked for time to process all of this before discussing her son's case. But documents we've obtained show she tried to get help for her son, the help that he needed, and the system failed. Kyle Bessemer is a 29-year-old man facing local and possibly federal charges. He's accused of entering a handful of local grocers, spraying rat poison on produce. His mind telling him others were trying to poison him, so he was returning the favor.
I am freaking out. I really am. Because it is a very serious health concern.
His alleged actions, caught on camera, has caused panic amongst the shopping public and questions as to why. The 7 investigators have obtained state court records that show Bessemer's mother sought help for her son nearly 2 years ago. She claims he suffers from schizophrenia. She says he refuses to get help. He hears voices and believes his family is trying to poison his food. Records show Bessemer was hospitalized, evaluated for short-term treatment. But beyond that, his long-term care is a mystery.
Mental health treatment should be as readily available as any other medical treatment.
Dr. Gerald Shiner, a veteran psychiatrist, says this case is another example of the state's inability to properly deal long-term with the mentally ill. And in this case, that failure led to a public health crisis.
The public is at greater risk for harm, and the care for the mentally ill has shifted from medical care, psychiatric hospitals, and a whole structure of public mental health to the Department of Corrections and to the police.
It was never supposed to be that way, he says, and it shouldn't be. So who failed this young man?
Primarily the states, because the care of the mentally ill since after the Civil War has been the responsibility of the states. And the states have been cutting back services since the 1960s. This is the result.
In Michigan, short-term hospitalization, medication, and a speedy release has long been the norm for those with mental illness. At the Capitol in Lansing, there's currently a push to better utilize an available but often unused law that will allow judges to order more meaningful care, outpatient treatment that lasts no less than 6 months. Kyle Bessemer, meanwhile, is awaiting his next court hearing and could spend years in jail. It's unclear if he's gotten any new psychiatric treatment while incarcerated. I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action News.
Jonathan, thank you.